Romans, Romans chapter 8, verse 29, the NLT translation. For Yahweh, Yahusha, knew his people in advance, and he chose them to become like his son, so that his son would be the firstborn amongst many brethren and sisters. I'd like to give all prayers and honor and glory to Yahweh Shem El Shah, Ba'ashem Rakakudash, to Wali Yahweh Shem El Shah for giving us the apostles and the elders of great millstone who deserve double honors, rightfully so. Shalom to the Akim, pushing the word of sincerity and truth and being faith-based and being prepared for what is to come. And what is to come? Race wars, famine, concentration camps, the RFID chip, the mark of the beast. 200 million missiles hitting the soils of America. Simultaneously, the chariots of the Lord lift the hopeful elect into the chambers. Simultaneously, the chariots of the Lord shooting laser beams to ungodly and heathens. Rightfully so. Hey, Albarat the Lord take the course of this video. Just a vessel seeking salvation out of this filthy place, spiritually known as Sodom and Gomorrah, Egypt, and Babylon, and all other filthy customs it took upon itself. And this world got so many different gods. I mean, so many different gods. Right? But it's narrowing itself down to who's going to be the true living power. And who people is going to be the true living people of that power. Because it's about people worshiping a power, a God. Okay? And which God is going to get them out of these situations. So that stuck out. And I want to read this because I'm in Romans chapter 8, right? And it says from chapter 8, verse 26 down, it says, our victory in Hamashiach, Yahushua. That's already, how you say it, foretold. All right. Our victory in Hamashiach, Yahushua. All right. And which is real powerful stuff, man. You know, I read that verse first based upon let's read in the KJV. This is Romans chapter 8, verse 29. For whom he did foreknew, he also predestinated. Right? So that advancement he gave to that people, he already knew. He predestinated. All right, let's go into this word predestinate real quick. We're gonna see what the Spirit guides us, and that's what we're gonna stick with. All right, so I want to make it bigger here and go this way. All right, so they've been predestinated. So predestinated means something. Let's see why the word's there.
Predestinate.
Just like the word advance was there, right? So it says predestinate. All right, so we got predestinate. It says predestined, ordained. Or is it ordained? Salaki? It's a little small. Ordained. Yep.
Ordain.
Been ordained. All right. Make someone a priest or minister. Confirm holy order on. Right? The word is that that's confirm. Confirm. Salaki, 1 second. Let's see, we're going in. Confer. Grant or bestow a little degree, benefit, or right. Right? Confirm.
Confer.
Right? Grant or bestow. So that's what's happening right now. So let's go back. Ordain. Let's go backwards now.
Ordain.
The Lord has ordained. Make someone a priest or minister. Confirm a holy order on. Confirm holy order on. Appoint. Induct. Install. Invest. Anoint. Is that anoint? Look what this says. Is that anoint?
Anoint.
Anoint. So Salakia, the Spirit is guiding me this way. And so this is what's happening. This was happening to, I'm about to sign one of these men. This is what's happening. We are being anointed to take on these duties. Okay? We have been ordained to take on these duties. We have been predestinated, right? It was already written, right? It was already foretold, right? Let's go this one. Foreordained.
Foreordain.
Foreordained. Foreordained. Past tense. Foreordained means past tense. It's already been, or if we the ones, the Lord already gave us these jobs. He said, yo, this is what you're gonna go on the earth and do. In these different bodies, it's gonna be all types of things gonna be happening. Don't worry about being killed or whatever. That's nothing. You are foreordained. Right? So ordained, right? This word is just popping up just in the spirit, right? Past tense, past Salakia. What's this word?
Participle.
Participle. Right? Past a participle. Right? Alright. Alright, so that led us that way. Oh, and let's go back. Hold on. Let's go back. Go back to where all this started from. All right. So it says, Romans chapter 8, verse 28. From whom he did foreknew, he also predestinated to be conformed to the image of his Son, that he might be the firstborn of many brethren. So when you read in the King James, it says many brethren because the Lord is dealing with men. All right. The tabernacle of the Lord is with men. Something to the effect like that. I was looking for that verse the other day and I couldn't. I think I found it, but I don't remember. I just want to see if I can find it now. I know it's in Revelation, which powerful stuff, bro. I think it's 20. Salakia. I forgot exactly what verse it was in, but I thought it was 20. Just wanted to see if I can find it. Because we are at the merge when everything is the power of the earth, the rulership of the earth is about to be transitioned to another people. All right. And that's what's happening right now. It's gradually changing. Maybe it was I just want to see this verse, Salakia. Yes, it was Revelation chapter 21, verse 3. And I just want to read this verse, Salakia, just for the point where the Lord is dealing with men, because it said in the NLT translation, it said women are going to get saved too, because we need women. All right, we need some women. All right, so you need to be here because we're going to need to make some babies. All right, so that's your job, to make babies, hold out babies. Okay. So don't get what about women? You're going to be here. We need you. Okay? We need you. All right? It's not, we could go around, the Lord could pick up babies out of the dirt like he did before, but no, we're gonna have rulership, so we're gonna need something to rule over. Okay? It's gonna be order. All right. Revelation chapter 21, verse 3. And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, behold, the tabernacle of Yahweh Shah is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people. And Yahweh Shah himself, them shall be with them, and be their power. So, there you go. Just wanted to read that part because that's what's happening, man. And it's a glorious time, bro. and he's gonna be with the brothers, and the sisters gonna be with the brothers because they're gonna be their wives with an S at the end, plural women. We're gonna have lots of women. And I was just listening to the brother. Your main, he said, your main, because we ain't out the woods yet. Much tribulation to enter the kingdom. So your main broad, when this all hell shit break loose, your main broad better be in the right state of mind. She's talking about she gonna be the only one. Because remember Isaiah, I think it's 3. One man should hold on to many women. I think it's I forgot where that was at. I didn't read that in so long. This one I forgot exactly what that was. Is that 4? Oh, jeez, I ain't reading it in so long. So that's like a prominent verse. Salakia. I thought it was I totally don't know where that's at right now. Jeez. Alright, well I gotta find that verse. Salakia. Hey, Salakia. It was Isaiah chapter 4. And it says, and it reads, Isaiah chapter 4, verse. Wow. And the name of this title is Remnant Prepared. Ooh, the remnant prepared. Is that what it says? Let's just read that. That's remnant. Let's see this word right here. It says Salakia, because it's look like prepared. Let's see. Let's see what it says.
Prepared.
Prepared. All right. Isaiah chapter 4, verse 1. In that day, 7 women should take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. So it's going to be a reproach. Something's about to go down in this time right here. So here's the moment of clarity. What's going to be going down? What type of reproach? What they got to worry about a reproach for? So that main squeeze is going to be probably number 8 down the road. She ain't going to be the main squeeze. It's going to be other women pushing her out the way. Oh, no, I'm working for you. And they're going to be better looking than your main squeeze. And your main squeeze is going to have to sit back and do all that shit. Remember, she used to talk shit to you. She ain't going to be talking shit no more. Because she ain't going to be getting under your attention. And she's going to have to deal with it. These days are coming. All right, so I listened to the brother El Yashwan, but he said something about the main squeeze, so that just jumped out. All right, so and those men that's gonna be that's the Yahweh Shem's gonna be dealing with, it's gonna be revealed that he dealt with them before the world began. Okay, he dealt with them before the world began. Let's see something. I think I had that verse. I forgot where I got these. Okay, let me see. I don't know. Before the world began, there was a verse. That was just a verse. I can't remember that verse. Because the Lord knew you already. He already had his plans with you, and this is where we at now. The Wadi Abashimi outside for this. Because I'm about to sign one of these, man. Predestinated, man. I'm just thinking about a verse. I just can't remember how it goes. To be conformed. Because the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahshua is preparing the ultimate path for his men. And he's going to push all the other ones aside. And you're going to see that glory work, that glory walk down. That's going to be ushering our King Yahushua. And that's what's happening. So Salaki, I'm just like, now the spirit has taken over, and I was just having predestined. us and adopted us of children by Mashiach Yahushua himself, according to the good pleasure of his will. So yeah, that just stuck out right. Let me see this. It's a verse I was thinking about, Salakia. I was hoping that the Spirit of Hashem Yahushua would give that one to me. I'm just thinking. If furrow the world began. I'm really, I got, it sounds like that's down packed right there. Hold on for 1 second. One more second. Hey, Shalom. I found the verse. I really want to get this verse. It's 2 Timothy chapter 1, because it jumped in my mind and it was the Spirit and I could not let it pass. All right, 2 Timothy chapter 1, verse 9. Who has saved us? All right, we ain't saved yet, but this is the future. Who has saved us? This is the second. The book of Timothy, chapter 2. I just saw it. Yeah, chapter 2, verse 9. Right, who have saved us and called us with an holy calling, not according to our own works, but according to his own purpose and grace, which was given us in Hamashiach Yahushua before the world began. So this was already talked about before the world began. Okay? Alright? But is now manifest by the appearing of our Savior Yahushua Mashiach. And this is going to be clarified, that who the Lord's dealing when he appears, man. Who has abolished death? Who has abolished death? Salakia. Who has abolished death and have brought life and immortality to light through the gospel. Man, that's where it's at, through the good news. Good news that we're gonna live forever, we're gonna get back our bodies. We know what we were missing. Because the scriptures explains it. This is what they running from. You know, people in the society, they're running from eternal life, and because they want to do the dumb shit. Man, I tons of witnesses. I've been around Salakia. You know, and they are not living right. It doesn't matter. Oh, they've been on the earth and they're not living right. They don't want to live by this. The good news, which is, you talking about you Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. They terrible out there, bro. It's terrible, man. No. Salakia. So just a bunch of thoughts just ran through my head, and that stuck out. Salakia. So we have been called with a holy calling. A holy calling, man. Wow. Why y'all about Shemel Shah for this? Why y'all about Shemel Shah for Salakia. So yeah, so this verse stuck out too, so I wanted to read this one too. And I love this verse. This verse very clarified. It clarifies so much from the top. Now this will prove. Let's see something. Hold on. Warning. Just want to see it, and then what goes on. But in this chapter, Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 1 on down, Yahweh Shemel Shah was having his people run down on other people, which Yahweh Shemel Shah made all the people. Okay? But we was running, I was with the warriors did back then, running down on these other nations. So, but then we got right to the point, we'll get right to the point. All right, so we are police officers in this chapter. We were supposed to police the earth, right? Like, and govern all the wicked based upon righteousness. They got in Deuteronomy chapter 27, chapter 7, verse 5 down, It tells you what we're supposed to be doing with these other nations, because they're not supposed to be worshiping other gods. That's what I was saying earlier in the beginning. There's so many different gods on the earth. Yahweh Shemel Shai is very jealous. He don't even want the other nations worshiping other gods. He want us to put them in place so they can worship him. His head, they belong to him anyway. So I'll read that real fast. So like I said, Salakia, I was all over the place, but this is what's sticking out, and I'm gonna stick with it. And it's just through the spirit. And we got a lot of stuff that's about to happen when we this get established, because this is going to be established through the globe. It's a verse I read last time in my other video I did, but I'll probably get that one too. Like icing this cake right here. It says Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 5. But thus shall ye deal with them. Yeah. Oh, matter of fact. Jeez. Alright, I'm gonna start at 4. Well, this whole thing. Alright. I just want to get to the point, but y'all can read the rest from down, and you can see what's going on with the Lord. Why the Lord Yahweh Shah want us to why we are special people unto him, because we supposed to police the earth. We the government body. The 144,000 men is the government body of Yahweh Shah. Alright? He's dwelling with the men. And they're men. The tabernacle of Yahweh Shemel Shah is with men. Okay? But thus shall ye deal with them. Alright? That should be 4. Because it sounds like it needs something to ice in that cake too. But they will turn away thy sons from following me. See the Yahweh Shemel Shah. If we read the rest of this, you will see from 3 down, you'll see that the Lord, the other nations the Lord don't want you following these other nations and worshiping their gods, that they may serve other gods. See, so will the anger of the Lord Yahweh Shah be kindled against you and destroy you suddenly. Right, if you start doing other things with the other nations. But thus shall ye deal with them. Ye should destroy their altars and break down their images. See? Police. That's police right there. That's real police. We burn down all your spiritual things. Bust your shit up. No. And cut down their groves. See, the Lord don't want you to have bum ass trees. I mean, the trees not bum ass, but he don't want you building shit, trying to be up under it, worshiping other shit. Alright? Well, I said this in the beginning, it's the spirit. It was the spirit that had me say that in the beginning about the other gods. Yahweh Shemel Shah don't want you worshiping other gods. Alright? And grow images with fire. Burn, get that shit up out of here. For thou art a holy people. We are holy people. We're not supposed to see that, man. This stuff that we see now, that's why we so disgusted. That's why we all fucked up in the mind. It's fucking up our spirit. For thou art a holy people unto the Lord Yahweh thy power. The Lord thy power, Yahweh thy power has chosen thee. Chosen us what? To be police on the earth. Chosen us to be a holy people, kings and priests, and understand a priest don't want none of this other shit around. You can't be worshiping a priest. No, you're not supposed to worship other gods. So we just saw it. At the end of that word, God is a G in in chapter Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 4. So Salaki, if I'm speaking fast, all right. So he don't want you rocking with no other gods. So for thou art holy people unto the Lord thy power, Yahweh Yahweh Shah, the Lord Yahweh Shah thy power, the Lord Yahweh Yahweh Shah thy power has chosen thee to be a special people, special forces. Okay, and special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth. The Lord has not, we're not a big number. All right. Now the Lord's going to drop down this number to 1/3. It's going to be phenomenal. The Lord Yahweh Shah did not set his love upon you, the love, his commandments, right, upon you, nor chosen you because you were more in number than any other people, for ye were few in all people. because thou, all right, verse 8, because the Lord Yahweh shall love you, and because he will keep his oath with he, which he has swore unto your fathers, and has has the Lord Yahweh shall brought you out with a mighty hand and redeemed you out of the house of bondage. For thou hast for from the hand of the Pharaoh, the king of Egypt. So the Lord did this glorious thing. And only ones that he's dealing with is the ones he brought out of the hands of Egypt, the Pharaoh. So if you ain't come out of that, you wasn't predestinated. That wasn't a part of you. Wasn't a part of the walk, the glory walk to the kingdom. That's a part of the walk. This book tells you the whole walk of the Israelites, God's chosen holy people. So if you're not one of them, you ain't getting out of here, crazy. So, because they're always talking about, oh, God is love. What about everybody, man? That's not what it said. All right. When you go through all the book, you see that the Lord's not talking about everybody. Salakia, I'm all over the place. I totally lost myself. So I didn't mean it, Salakia, because I know that was the spirit, because I mentioned the gods and that, and all right. So we went over the few words. Ordained. He ordained.
Ordain.
Right. He anointed. He anoint.
Anoint.
He anoint. He ordained and anoint. Right. A specific people. Right. All right. Where was that other verse? I seen another verse. I'm gonna end with. I think it was in here. I've seen a verse, which would be very powerful if I could find this verse. Very powerful. Yeah, I think I got it. Uh-oh. You're in trouble. You're in trouble, Joshua. You are in trouble. The real police is coming, Joshua, to put you chains on you and shackle you up and put you in prison. Okay? All right? So I just want you to hear that. All right, this is it. I'm gonna end it with this one. Let's see what the name of this chapter is. Lively stones, newborn babes. Ooh, newborn babes. We are newborn babes to the truth. You know, we don't go back to being babies. We newborn in the spirit. How about Shemel Shah? Call me Ashala for that one. All right, we're going to end with this one. Look, I just told you. You're going to jail, Esau. You're going to jail now. 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 9. But ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, a peculiar people, that ye should show forth the praises of him who has called you out of darkness into this marvelous light. So we should show forth. That's what we're doing. Let me see something. Let me see what it says in the Bible, NAT. I like reading the NAT sometimes. All right, let's read it. It says First Peter chapter 2, verse 9. But you are not like that. But you are not like that. For you are we're not like the other people, bro. All that other shit they were doing on the earth, we don't serve other God. But you are not like that. For you are a chosen people. You are a royal priest, a holy nation, God's very own precious, God's very own possession. We are the ones that we are His own precious possessions. As a result, you can show others the goodness of Yahweh Yahushua, for He called you out of darkness into this wonderful light. Did you hear that? That could not be even hid or hidden. So I'm gonna end it with that one. I'd like to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh Shem Shah by Hashem Kakodash. Can't go around that. The water Yahweh Shem Shah for the apostles and elders, a great millstone. Shalom to the Akim. Kum Yashala. It's over for you. Going to jail, Esau.